Hello. All right. So I was doing a series like a month ago, and it was about healing through heartbreak. And you know what happened? Well, my heart was broken, but I really worked on that. So my partner and I decided, after taking a little bit of a break, we decided we're gonna work on things, and so we're back together and happier than ever, to be honest. And it was necessary. I'm not going to get into that because that's not the point of this video. The point of the video is that just want to heal. I just want to heal, whether that's through heartbreak, whether that's through um, just like trauma, whatever it is, you know. And so yeah, I just want to talk about a few updates of my life. Um, so okay, I moved out. A few weeks after I moved out, my place where I used to work closed down for like a few days. So I lost my job for a few days. I decided not to go back, so now I'm jobless, but that's okay. I don't have to pay rent. I'm living at home. I'm really toning in, working on my life coaching stuff, and um, just like working on like my family, just like being home. Been in total hermit mode for this whole time that I've lived here, and now I'm okay with that. Just kind of working on being present, working on not taking everything so seriously. Something that's helped is like being around my brothers. They're 15 and 17, so they're like, don't take anything seriously. Um, I can't say that like 100%, but like for the most part, they don't take almost anything seriously. So like watching them, it's like, wow, like honestly, that's awesome that you're not taking that so seriously. Like, I think that it's kind of like so rough and like strong in our society, like we don't have it figured out, like we don't got a life anymore, like I don't know, it's just so intense, and I think it's okay that we don't have things figured out. um no one's really got it figured out. If you talk to anyone, they're like, do you know what you're doing? Most of the time they're like, I have no clue what I'm doing, I still feel like a child. Like almost anyone I've ever asked, they're just trying their best and doing what they can with the knowledge that they have. So that's what you got to do. I'm not telling you have to do anything, but I'm saying, like, for me, talking kind of to myself in a way, um, what do I know? What do I want to do? If I want to know something more, learn, you know? Um, and then do what I can with what I know. And that's where I'm going to learn, grow, and it's okay. Like you're going to have moments where you fail, but it's not really failure. It's more of like, okay, that didn't work. On to the next plan. Like that door shut because it didn't work out. Let's go to another door. Let's just keep going. You can almost use that like a sales kind of thing. Like you don't get a sale, okay, on to the next one. You know, like it's okay. Um, and it might feel really hard sometimes. I think everyone experiences that. I'm working on staying more positive and getting out of my head. I'm in my head so much. I feel like often we're told you need to think on it, think about it, think on it. It's like stop thinking, like feel what's going on in your body, like what do you really want, without being like in your head so much. And obviously there's things that you should think about and think on, but I feel like it's like everyone in our lives, like I feel like all my friends are overthinkers. It's like, come on, let's get out of our heads. Let's just like take a freaking deep breath and figure out how we're feeling. And it kind of shows us, like our body will show us what's going on, um, with ourselves. And right now I'm reading The Power of Now. Pretty decent book. I read it in the past, but I read it, or like I listened to it. I didn't read it, and now I'm reading it. Sometimes, even though like it takes a lot more energy to read it rather than like listening to it, um, I feel like I can retain the knowledge a little bit better because I have to focus so much and I like see the words, and so it's like I don't have photographic memory necessarily, but like kind of in a way, so like maybe a little bit. So I feel like I remember things a little bit better, and I'm still like right in the beginning of the book. I just started like yesterday or 2 days ago or something. Um, but a big thing is like learning to take control of your mind. And I hear that all the time, but it's like how? And it's giving you tools to be able to do so. Um, and a big thing is just like finding a few times a day, whether that's a few seconds or a few minutes. And if you're able to do more time, wonderful. But just like allowing yourself to kind of meditate in whatever way that may be for you. My dad, his version of like meditation is like breath work. And he just started getting to like playing flutes. He has lots of flutes now. You know him, you know. But yeah, I'll be going to like sleep and I'll at like 2 in the morning. I try not to do that, but I've been going to sleep really late recently, and I'll hear him playing his flute, and then I'll wake up hearing him playing his flute. I'm like, all right, Dad. But it makes me really happy. Like he's really healing his inner child and finding things that make him happy. And I feel like he's told me these things too. Like I just think I want to share this. Like some people get told like you can't do this because of your gender or whatever. And when he was younger, it's like, yeah, you don't sing, you don't dance, like those things are for girls. And so he was like, all right, well, I'll do sports and stuff. But like he really wanted to do those things, and now he's like, I don't care at all. Like I just want to do what I love, and I feel like I wasn't musically inclined because I wasn't able to like really express myself in those ways and learn. So now that's his way of doing it. Um, and he's always been very much like very supportive of me and my sister and my siblings when we were into music or into dance or singing and stuff like that, or like theater, because he really like he wished he could do that. And it wasn't just that, like he was also proud of us and stuff, but it was just interesting, like those conversations I've been having him with him lately. um but yeah, really just finding what works for you. For me, it's like I'll kind of meditate and just it's mostly just focusing on my breath, so it's like breath work but not so intense. And then some yoga, like a little bit of movement, just like breathing, like focusing, like scanning my body, stuff like that, like just finding those things. And the best way to really start your day is by doing that. And sometimes maybe you don't have the time, but you can make the time. It can be literally 5 minutes. I'm sure that you can spare 5 minutes in your day to do that. And I'm not telling you have to, I'm just saying, like, I have seen so much change in my life by doing things like that. My mind is not blank, but it's able to be calm for a little bit because I'm focusing on something, and like detaching from other things. And so I find that to be very powerful. Um, and yeah, really just want to learn how to take life a little less seriously. So I've been writing some funny music and just kind of messing around and using my voice as an instrument. Like I don't know why, but I've never like thought about it that way. It's like always have to have an instrument to be able to sing with. It's like what? No. I'll sing for fun without anything, but it's like I've never been like, oh, like I can just sing and it sounds beautiful without having something in the background. And sometimes it's easier like to keep a beat, you know? But I'm really like doing that lately. I've been writing mantras and then turning them into songs. I think it's really fun. And then also translating them to Spanish and trying to do that. It's a lot harder because it's like a mouthful of words, but still cool, and then I can share it with my partner and stuff. Um, but I think those are my things right now, and my pendulum is not going crazy like this anymore. It's more like this. It's still pretty intense, but it's more balanced, and I feel like I'm grounding more and more, and just daily. It's a daily practice for me, grounding, because if not, then I'm like all flighty. Like got a lot of air in my chart, also a lot of fire, but I feel like the air blows out my fire. It doesn't feed it. So I kind of want to dial. I keep saying dial, and I feel like I just keep hearing that from my brothers or something. But I really want to like focus on that alignment that I have, the alignment that I want, the alignment that I'm supposed to have. I know it's not really up to me, kind of ish. Eh. That's something that I feel like I overthink a little bit, so I don't try to talk about it a whole bunch. I feel like sometimes it's like, well, I'm getting control, and then it's like, well, am I really in control? It's like, kind of, but kind of not. So I don't know. But I mean, I would love to have conversation. I love having these conversations with people. So if you're open to it, you know who I am. Might not have any information on me, but kind of know who I am. Anyways, so healing, period, or maybe healing, exclamation mark. Just healing and you know, learning how to live, not trying to survive, not trying to not die. We're trying to learn how to live. We're often trying to escape death, but we're going to die. It's a fact. However, let's learn how to live now instead of later, you know? So I want to do that. I think there was like a study. I talked to somebody about this like maybe a year ago or a few like many months ago, a year or more. I don't know. I'm bad with time, but it was something about like most women don't stop caring until they're like mid 60s. Like they still have they're so like okay, what does this person think or like it's like dang, I don't want to wait till I'm 60 to have that. I want to have that now. I want to get rid of that anxiety. Like I'm okay. I think there's healthy amounts of anxiety to help you like do things you're supposed to or like there's a deadline. For example, the other day, not the other day, 2 months ago, I was on my way home at the airport in Florida, coming home, and I had a lot of time, but I just I was at the airport and I was calm for a while, and then all of a sudden I get this like this anxiety and like this anxious feeling, and I told my girlfriend I was like, okay, I think I should go now. Like I feel like this is the now time, like this is the perfect time to go. Like I just feel it, like I should go. And she's like, we can wait a little bit longer. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like I waited a little bit longer, but if I waited any longer than I waited like probably 10 to 15 minutes longer. If I waited any longer than that, I would have missed my flight. So it's like listen to those bits of anxiety that you feel. It if you're not a person that usually feels anxiety. Sometimes anxiety lies to you, but anyway, that is all I have for you today, guys. Um I'm sure there's a few missing pieces. You're probably like, "What? That didn't make sense." Well, I don't know what I was saying either. I kind of talk and let things flow, and I think that whatever said was needed to be said. If that makes sense. Um, Ciao, over and out.